plan. Starts in plan where I can move it. Well, I he has to do it. He doesn't want to do it. I can leave the house 15 minutes. 15 minutes late.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Reverend Deborah Gretton Ganberg, and on behalf of the co-pastors and our Board of Trustees, we welcome you to Colby Memorial Temple for our Sunday service. To begin our service, Janine is going to light 3 lights symbolizing the unity of body, mind, and spirit. Thank you, Janine. Please rise now for our opening prayer and remain standing for our first hymn. Infinite intelligence, great spirit, thank you so much for this day. Thank you for the birds, the sun, just the beauty of Florida right now. Thank you for all the things that sometimes we take for granted. Please help us open our minds and our hearts to see more of the beauty around us. Thank you for this service this morning and for all these blessings and so much more. We say thank you. Amen. Please rise now. Well, you're already risen. Don't rise any further. Our first hymn will be led by our vocalist, Jamie Osmond, and it's number 104, Flow, Spirit, Flow.
I have to wait for my band.
Flow, Spirit, flow, and all my fears release. I am just Lord, for thy love and peace. Fill me with light, and let my heart be strong. Fill me with joy that I may sing thy song. Heal, Spirit, heal, and all myself renew. I am expressing my perfection through me with love, that I may loving be. Fill me with life, that I may live for thee. Thank you. You may be seated.
Located on the handout and in the front cover of your hymnal are our Declaration of Principles. Please join with me in reciting these principles together. We believe in infinite intelligence. We believe that the phenomena of nature, both physical and spiritual, are the expression of infinite intelligence. We affirm that a correct understanding of such expression and living in accordance therewith constitute true religion. We affirm that the existence and personal identity of the individual continue after the change called death. We affirm that communication with the so-called dead is a fact scientifically proven by the phenomena of spiritualism. We believe that the highest morality is contained in the golden rule, whatsoever ye would that others should do unto you, do ye also unto them. We affirm the moral responsibility of the individual and that he makes his own happiness or unhappiness as he obeys or disobeys nature's physical and spiritual laws. We affirm that the doorway to reformation is never closed against any human soul, here or hereafter. We affirm that the precepts of prophecy and healing contained in the Bible are divine attributes proven through mediumship. And now the healing prayer is located in the back of your hymnal. Please recite with me the prayer for spiritual healing. I ask the great unseen healing force to remove all obstructions from my mind and body and to restore me to perfect health. I ask this in all sincerity and honesty, and I will do my part. I ask this great unseen healing force to help both present and absent ones who are in need of help and to restore them to perfect health. I put my trust in the love and the power of God. Now, for those of you who would like to receive spiritual healing, please take a seat along the wall on either side and go to the next available healer. And while the healers work, the rest of us will join in a guided meditation. And just so close your eyes and get comfortable in your chairs. And just prepare to go within. And this meditation is called I Am There. Do you need me? I am there. You cannot see me, yet I am the light you see by. You cannot hear me, yet I speak through your voice. You cannot feel me, yet I am the power at work in your hands. I am at work, though you do not understand my ways. I am at work, though you do not recognize my works. I am not strange visions, I am not mysteries. Only in absolute stillness, beyond self, can you know me as I am. And then, but as a feeling and as a faith. Yet I am there. Yet I hear. Yet I answer. When you need me, I am there. Even if you deny me, I am there. And even when you feel most alone, I am there. Even in your fears, I am there. And even in your pain, I am there. I am there when you pray and when you don't pray. I am in you and you are in me. Only in your mind can you feel separate from me. For only in your mind are the mists of yours and mine. Yet only with your mind can you know me and experience me. Empty your heart of empty fears. When you get yourself out of the way, I am there. You can of yourself do nothing, but I can do all. And I am in all. Though you may not see the good, good is there, for I am there. I am there because I have to be, because I am. Only in me does the world have meaning, and only out of me does the world take form. Only because of me does the world go forward. I am the law on which the movement of the stars and the growth of living cells are founded. And I am the love that is the law's fulfilling. I am assurance, and I am peace. I am oneness, and I am the love that you can cling to. I am your peace, and I am one with you. Though you fail to find me, I do not fail you. Though your faith in me is unsure, my faith in you never wavers. My faith in you never wavers because I know you, because I love you. There. Now just get ready to return to this room. Just move in your chair a little bit and open your eyes. And just feel the energy of Mother Earth coming up into your feet, into your legs, all throughout your body. And welcome back, everybody. If you have received a healing resulting in a correction or improvement, please complete the yellow card in your hymnal and give it to the pastor at the back of the temple or mail the card into us. And this is what it looks like. It's just a little yellow card in your hymnal. And that's really helpful for the students too, to know what their progress is. We'd like to thank our healers now for sharing their gift of healing. And so I'd like to name the healers from that side to that side. Jackie Arnold, Cynthia Preston, Darlene McCormick, Coquette Cruz, which is back here now at the sound system, Daryl Demerit, LM, and Joy Sager. Thank you all very much for being here. We really appreciate you all. And I just want to tell everyone that that meditation that I just did, it was written by James Dillett Freeman. And on August 7th, 1971, this poem was carried to the moon by James Irwin, one of the Apollo 15 astronauts. His mother gave it to him right before the flight. I guess she wanted to give him a little protection or reassurance. And it's stored in a microfilm file. And it's there to be left for future space explorations. So there's a copy of that on the moon. All right, we're going to play a song now by Daniel Namad. It's titled, I Don't Need to Know, and it's in your hymnals. So you can just stay seated for it. And we've handed out the lyrics so you can sing along or at least know the words. And Jamie, Reverend Sheldon and myself are gonna sing along with Daniel, so be gentle with us.
At least we'll have Daniel to lead us.
Yes. Gotta go the other way.
Things go wrong. It's natural to wonder. What celestial rule did I pray? When things go right, it's logical to ponder. What credit can I claim? But the truth is so much clearer. I don't need a master plan. I can live here in the moment, 'cause my life is in good hands. No need to know where the wind blows, 'cause God knows. I don't need to know what the future holds, 'cause God knows. I need never how my heart is. It does let go, 'cause I know. Still I cry out for answers, yet I'm still craving the stroll. And still I find I'm afraid of taking chances, to feel I could damage my soul. But at this moment I remember, it becomes so clear to me, that the minute I surrender, I'm a saint inside me. Only to know where the time goes, the God knows. I don't need to know my future holds, but God knows. I need never how big there's my heart lays. Just let go. God knows. Just let go. Just let go. Just let go. Just God knows. Thank you. All right, it's time to introduce the guest speaker this morning. So, find his intro here. Our guest speaker is Reverend Sheldon Ganberg, PhD, and he is one of the co-pastors here at Kobe Memorial Temple and director of Lyceum, known as Adult Sunday School. He is also an SCSCMA certified medium, healer, and teacher, and teaches classes and workshops too here at the camp. Reverend Sheldon has served on a number of committees, including the Education Committee and the Board of Trustees. He's also my husband, and I'm very honored to say that. So please join me now in a warm welcome for Reverend Dr. Sheldon Ganberg.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I'm going to start off with something quite shocking. A while back, I watched part of a program on CNN about how they want to put warning labels on packages of hot dogs to prevent children from choking. Get that? I thought it was a joke, but it wasn't. The rationale was that they put warning labels on toys. So why not hot dogs? That's pretty logical to me. However, like always, whenever I hear things like that, I kind of go into prayer and go into a reverie, because I'm saying, okay, what's really going on around here? Why is this happening? And so I thought about, I don't feel there's anything wrong with safety regulations. This TV program really made me think about how fear-based our society is. That's what came up for me around this. After reflecting upon this, I realized that many of our parents and grandparents or relatives probably lived during the Great Depression. These were fearful times, and this fear of lack was handed down from generation to generation. With the current economy being fragile at best, many people have lost their homes or can't afford to buy a home. They may have to work 2 to 3 jobs to make their ends meet, and may have racked up debt on their credit cards and can't pay them off. Deb and I lost our home in 2009 due to the last depression. We got caught up in that balloon mortgage thing that the insurance companies were selling, and being innocent of knowledge, we hooked into it and got in over our heads. A close friend of ours lost most of his retirement fund and life savings after working for the same company for over 25 years. People are staying in jobs they hate because they feel there are few good paying jobs out there. Some people are willing to stay in jobs that are dangerous or even life-threatening. That's what fear will do. So many of our decisions are based on fear. And so the point I'm trying to make is that we are living in a fear-based society. Many of the important decisions that are being made are based on that root energy of fear, as opposed to being made on the highest good of our whole society. And so I ask you, where is our faith? Where is it? Maybe the more important question is, what is faith? In some of the mystical traditions, it is said true faith, the kind you can always rely on, is a spiritual process based in eternal truth. Faith is an inner knowing. And so the question is, what are you knowing? Are you knowing that you live in a loving, supportive, unlimited universe, and that your life will be led to the perfect means of prosperity and healing? Are you knowing inside that the right and perfect job is waiting for you? Are you knowing that a breakup in a relationship is in your highest good? Or are you knowing that your life will be ruined because your spouse is an alcoholic? Or that you'll become diabetic because your father was? Or that you'll never have any money because your family has always been poor? Plainly stated, faith is expectation. Whatever you strongly and consistently expect to come into your life is inevitably what you will experience. This is known as the law of mind action in natural law. I'll say it again. Whatever you strongly and consistently expect to come into your life is invariably what you will experience. I'm going to share with you something that is really important. Faith, whether in the positive or negative, is always attracted to a strong emotion. In fact, faith is not faith unless it has a strong emotion attached to it. The Latin word emotere, which is the root of the word emotion, literally means energy in motion. Energy in motion. You feel it so strongly internally that it becomes a reality. When we emit emotional energy through our thoughts, feelings, and actions, it has the potential to affect not only us, but also people and things around us. Researchers at the Heart Math Institute have found that the heart generates the strongest electromagnetic field in the human body, which our emotions influence. In Chinese medicine, the heart emits an energy called what they call Shen, which is the animated force that affects all life. Now, I'm going to get a little biblical on you today. It was taught by Rabbi Yeshua ben Yosef of Nazareth, better known as Jesus, that, and I'm quoting right now, if you have faith as a grain of the mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move, and nothing will be impossible to you. That comes from Matthew 17:20. This statement has always intrigued me. If the rabbi was correct in this case, why should we make any physical effort? Wouldn't it be easier to manifest something in our life merely by directing our faith forward? Well, the answer is yes. Our faith can make us whole. In fact, complete faith in the divine is the best route to instantaneous healing. In my early days, working as a spiritual healer at an Anglican community in England, I worked with a woman who had a fibroid tumor the size of a grapefruit. And I'm really not exaggerating. This is all verified by the doctors. But her faith was so strong after the healing that the tumor was gone the next day after the treatment. And this was also verified by the doctors. I've seen some amazing things happen over the past 50 years as a healer, and as a therapist, and as an acupuncture physician. Wouldn't it be great if this sort of thing happened all the time? But there are some very universal laws that are tied into that. I'm going to go off track here a little bit. I remember many years ago when I had my automobile accident and I had a near-death experience. I wound up, after I wound up getting out of the hospital, I was in the hospital for 7 months, and I crushed my leg, and it was this big nodule on my leg where the bone growth was, and it was about the size of a golf ball. And so I went to this spiritual healer in Burlington. So I was living in Vermont at the time, in Burlington, Vermont. And Colonel Parker, who was a reborn Christian back then, he did the laying of hands on me, and that and within a few hours, that big ball disappeared. So I experienced that. Well, within about a month, that ball came back. And so I wondered, okay, well, what's going on around here? And I asked Spirit, what's going on? Please tell me why this problem came back. And I was told very clearly that I had to come back and I needed to do some inner work on myself and do some memory healing. And I did some work on painful memories in my life. And within over a period of time, the problem was resolved. So sometimes it's meant to be that our souls have to do a process of healing. Things don't always happen instantaneously, and only Spirit knows what the right thing is. So I've learned that to have faith in the process. Anyway, it was an interesting experience for me. And so I have 2 more things that I'd like to say about faith. First, it takes some work to move our faith in the right direction. Second, and most importantly, although our faith is limitless, faith can only extend to the self-imposed boundaries of our present consciousness. Self-imposed boundaries of our present consciousness. It can go no further. Our present consciousness creates an artificial boundary which limits our faith. And limited faith can only be expressed in limited ways. This artificial boundary is created by the beliefs we hold, especially in our subconscious mind. That's where the memory healing came into me. If we hold a limiting belief in our conscious mind, the chances are that the root of it is buried in our subconscious mind. For example, I'll always be a failure. That's a message that I received from my dad at a very, very early age. And I had to do a lot of therapy around that, what I call stinking thinking. Another message that some of us may experience is I'll always be poor. Or I'll never have a healthy relationship. How can our faith in abundance and prosperity not be limited if our subconscious mind holds these negative messages within? Our level of consciousness will be limited at this level until we change our thinking in a different direction. And so the way to expand our limited boundary is to begin to change the way we think about who and what we are first on a subconscious level. This may mean letting go of certain behaviors like addictions and dependencies and releasing some of the pain and the hurt from the past. Spent a lot of time in therapy doing that one. There may be times in our soul's journey that in order for us to evolve spiritually and raise our consciousness and limiting beliefs, it may be required of us to go into the void and face our inner demons. Here, we often feel much resistance because the journey may require us to experience some discomfort or even pain because of what we hold in the subconscious mind. This is the time when it is helpful to pray and surrender and let go and let God do the work on whatever level we are able to do so. As Daniel Navad said in his song. It doesn't matter where we are in this part of the journey. All that matters is that we begin. We begin the process. We get the wheels moving in the right direction. We begin to listen to some of those inner demons that we all hold, every one of us hold inside. And we begin the process of moving through them, working on them. And as we do that, we evolve as souls. That's why our souls come to this earth. George Bernard Shaw said that the earth is the insane asylum of the universe. Well, that's a pessimistic way of saying that the earth is the classroom. And we come here to work these patterns. This journey of self-discovery and evolving our consciousness often requires us to take a risk and take a leap of faith to get through to the other side. As we move from the darkness to the light, our faith is expanded and deepened. This deepening occurs as we take this leap of faith, like jumping into the cold water and go into the fear and the pain for healing. Here, there is often a shedding of the old skins and the new skins are formed. A new self emerges. Here, there is often a reawakening, an emerging consciousness. This new self is a self beyond the ego and the subconscious program that we all have experienced. It is a self that reflects a higher state of consciousness. It is the self that is a truer self, that which is undivided from infinite intelligence. This part of self reflects our spiritual identity It reflects the divine within each and every one of us that we have inherited from our Creator, from creation. Inside each and every one of us is this divine spark. This spark resides in the inner chamber of our heart. It's the animation that has been given to us from Spirit. Right here, right here. We all have access to it, right here. In this place is the knowing of the truth of who we are. In this place, there is no doubt, just pure faith. And so faith is going through the dark night of the soul, while knowing that you will come out through the other side better than before. We all have access to this place. And so to close, I'd like us to reflect upon these positive thoughts. And so let us all now take a moment just to be still. And I invite you just to close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, move into that heart space that we all have here. And as you open your heart, allow yourself to take these affirmative affirmations inside. Every circumstance is temporary. I respond to life's circumstances according to my faith. I turn within for direction and gently release thoughts of lack, limitation, or unworthiness. Gratefully, I acknowledge that in every moment, I am divinely supported. I am a powerful co-creator with Spirit. And in prayer, I connect with the divine within, knowing that I am being guided towards my highest expression. I have faith that on this journey of becoming the best me I can be, all things are possible. I listen to the wisdom within and know that with faith, I make choices that are right for me. I have faith that all is well as I live, move, and have my being enfolded in God's goodness and grace. Open your eyes now and feel the presence of your ever-growing faith. Take a deep breath. Come back to this place, knowing that when each and every one of us move from this room and we move outside, we walk with an open heart, with that spark divine within us, knowing that all is well in faith. God bless you all.
Thank you, Sheldon. That was quite powerful. During our musical interlude now, we will be passing the basket, And we thank you in advance for your generosity. And our musical interlude will be presented by Jamie.
When the best of me is barely breathing, when I'm not somebody I believe in, hold on to me. When I miss the light the night has stolen, when I'm slamming all the doors you've opened, hold on to me. Hold on to me. Hold on to me when it's too dark to see you. When I am sure I have reached the end. Hold on to me when I forget I need you. When I let go, hold me again. When I don't feel like I'm worth defending. When I'm tired of all of my pretending, hold on to me. When I start to break in desperation, underneath the weight of expectation, hold on to me. Hold on to me. Hold on to me when it's too dark to see you. When I am sure I have reached the end. Hold on to me when I forget I need you. When I let go, hold me again. I could rest here in your arms forever, 'cause I know nobody loves me better. Hold on to me. Hold on to me. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Jamie. That was powerful as well. Whew. He always gets us crying. So let's take an attitude of prayer now. We give thanks for these gifts before us, so generously given. And we just see this loving energy going forth to support Casadega and doing its loving, healing work here in this world, which is so needed. Thank you, Great Spirit. Amen. All right, we've got some announcements this morning for you. Next Wednesday, at our Wednesday evening message service, our message bearer will be Dawn Cassidy. That's June 5th. And next Sunday, June 9th, our guest speaker at our 10:30 service is Pauline Gold. Every Sunday, we have Adult Lyceum, also known as Adult Sunday School, from 9:30 a.m. to 10:15 a.m. in the Andrew Jackson Davis Building. This is such a wonderful time of community and sharing. And next Sunday, June 9th, our Lyceum speaker is Jamie Osmond. And she will be speaking on the history of Casadega and spiritualism. And Jamie's one of our history buffs. She's done the Cassadaga tours and the orb tours, and so it should be a really informative talk. So come and join us at 9:30 next Sunday in Andrew Jackson Davis Building, the bookstore. Also, this afternoon, Reverend Diane Davis has a workshop titled Psychometry, Discovering Focus. It's from 2 to 4 in the Andrew Jackson Davis Building, and it's about expanding your awareness of the power of your touch. Next Saturday, Reverend Dr. Phil DeLong will be doing a workshop from 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. in Andrew Jackson Davis as well, titled Get Energized by the Violet Flame. This is a free workshop, and any donations given will go to the camp. Also, we have our sound system donation jar in the back near the doors, and if anyone is able to help support us in replacing our very old and decrepit sound system, we would greatly appreciate it. We really want to upgrade our sound system and just really enhance our music experience of our services. To participate in absentee healing, please print the name and first initial of the last name of a loved one, friend, or even a pet in our healing book at the left corner of Colby Temple, right in that corner there. And then every Thursday morning, we have our healing meditation circle at 11 a.m. in the Andrew Jackson Davis Building again, where all the names on the healing list are held in prayer. And all are welcome to attend that service. And we've developed a really nice community at that service, so all are welcome. Now for the message portion of our service, Reverend Sheldon will be back to be your message bearer. So please, let's give him a warm welcome again. Thank you.
Okay, well. I'm picking up a joy guide. The joy guides are not you. Yeah, joy is one of our joy guides, but there's a joy guide working out here in the atmosphere, and let's see who's the joy guide attached to. The young lady with the green bandana there, or green hat. May I have your first name? Yeah. Okay, so I'm seeing a presence there. Your joy guide is pointing to this one family member who I'm seeing that she looks like an aunt, and she has a kind of a grin on her face. So she was the family comedian at one time, and the joy guide picked her out for a reason. What she's saying is to you is that it's really important for you to put yourself in a place where there's lots of laughter in your life. There's been a lot of heavy duty stuff going on in your life. And what she's being reminded of and sharing that with you is that humor is one of the most powerful healers there is. So she's encouraging you to watch silly programs on TV that make you have belly laughs, even go out to a comedy club somewhere, and get out there to the point where you can, what humor can do is put you entirely into a new dimension. And what actually happens, what Spirit is saying is that all the positive chemicals in your body will get activated that will contribute to your healing. You haven't finished doing the work that you've come into this work to do in this life. You have a job ahead of you. And there's an old saying that you can only take another person as far as you've gone yourself. Well, you have gone through and continue to go through challenges. And what Spirit is saying is that you're going to be supporting and helping other people using your life as an example. And so we leave that with a lot of love and blessings. Okay, I'd like to come to this person with the brownish shirt, with the, in between the sandwich of the two children. Boy, the three of you are just totally connected. I'm picking up on that energy. And I'm seeing a male energy, and there's a cigar coming out of his mouth, and he's blowing smoke rings or something like that. So there's an uncle, and he was dressed in a kind of a suit. And what's interesting is that the suit always reeked from cigarette smoke. And so you knew he was coming before he was even there, just by the smell of the smoke. And that's how he's identifying himself right now. And what he's saying to you is that don't make the same mistakes that I've made. It's time for you to let go of the past, let go of the sadness that you've experienced, let go of the grief that you've held inside, and it's time for you to move forward in your life. There's some new energies that are coming in right now. And the new energies have to do with growth and new beginnings. And what Spirit is saying, that it's time for you to water the flowers and to have the courage to move forward and to let go of the trappings of the feelings of I need to be a certain way, because what's going to happen is that by modeling this energy of new beginnings to your kids, they're going to be learning a lot by observing you. And so Spirit is encouraging you to take a leap of faith right now. And you're going to see your children come alive in a very positive way as you come alive. And we leave that with a lot of love and blessings. Okay, one more. We have a limited time here, so a short Spirit message to the lady in the 1, 2, 3, 4th row to my left with the blondish hair. You, yes, the one who turned around, yes. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I saw some spirits dancing around in circles here. And what they're saying is that dance is a very important part of who you are. And what I'm picking up is that when you were very young, you used to dance all the time. And I'm seeing your joy guides dancing around in circles there. And there's one thing that ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy, and I'm seeing that kind of energy. And what they're encouraging you to do is to get back into dance again. You're a very gifted dancer. And they're encouraging you to go back and take lessons and to get back. I'm seeing modern dance being very, very, very helpful to freeing up your energy. Because there's been a lot of restrictions. You've been holding your energy in lately because of feeling over-responsible for things. And so what they're encouraging you to do is to get back into that inner child that used to be quite there in front of you, and to get into that mode of dance, get into free form. What that's going to do is it's going to trigger your own ability to be you're an intuitive person, but the intuition has been held back because of the restrictions that you placed on yourself. So through dance, you're going to open up these these intuitive mechanisms inside yourself. And you're going to be you're going to be changing your life. And actually, you're going to be doing things similar to what I'm doing right now. You have a gift as a medium and as a psychic. But what they're saying is that first get into movement, get into dance. The Sufis have a real connection with you, where they're doing the whirling dervishes. That's going to open up that pituitary and pineal center, and you're going to be getting connected with that part of you that already knows. And we leave that with a lot of love and blessings. Thank you all.
Thank you, Sheldon. We would like to remind everyone that we will have our afternoon message service right here at 12 o'clock in Colby Temple, and a group of mediums and student mediums will be giving spirit readings to as many people as they can reach during this message service. And if you got a message in this service, it's okay, because you can still get one in the next service. And everybody's welcome. We encourage you to visit our bookstore, which is open from 11:30 to 5 p.m. today and open Monday through Saturdays from 10 to 6 p.m. Please rise for our closing hymn now, number 203, Let There Be Peace on Earth, and remain standing for the closing prayer.
The peace that was meant to be with God our Creator, will with all our peace. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let it be then else. Let it be my solemn vow. Each moment and live, each moment in peace, eternally. Let it begin with me.
Please take an attitude of prayer. Great Spirit, we give so much thanks for this sacred time we shared here together this morning. And as we go forth into the rest of our day, may we feel inspired to shine our lights brightly and share our loving hearts with all the people we meet along our journey. For all these blessings and so much more, we say thank you, Spirit. Amen.
Amen.
Have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming. Have a great afternoon, and hopefully we'll see you back at noon right here for the next service, the message service.
Put this up in proper depth. Lowercase.